Oh, that was a trek. I've worked hard this afternoon. Went to the river this morning, and it wasn't like it was yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Oh, I think it was the day. Yeah, day before. Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday morning. So the evening was quiet at the river, and this morning I still saw the durian red star. That's how you pronounce it, and the Himalayan red throat. Common kingfisher landing straight in front of me, and I filmed it for a little bit. And what I'm doing now is I film handheld, and if I think it's going to hang about a bit, then I get the tripod out and try and be sharpish. I'm just finishing off my day here at Santorini Park with the camera off and the last bit of light, just seeing if anything that's flitting around here is unusual. So river, yeah, so I saw the pied kingfisher briefly again. Some sort of unidentified warbler. When I get it home, I'll pause it, but it was like a kind of dusky, kind of grey, not very many, there's a fantail over there, not many identifiable features. Oh, he's flown again. No, yep. It's all starting to happen now. So, there's a little bird. What is that? That was something interesting. I'll keep an eye for you. Hopefully you come back. It looked like a red star. So, yeah, river, pied kingfisher, unidentified. So I mean, basically it was quieter than normal. I think one of the reasons was there was some sort of fisherman going in with on a long stick with a scooper. And I don't think my guess maybe it was snails, because I saw some dead, thick snails on the path. So I think maybe they sort of scooped those up. But man, you're eating from that river. Jeez, no, just forget it. So anyway, I kind of gave up a little bit on it. I would have stayed out longer. I'll just forget it. I'm going to go back for breakfast. So yeah, just got another cab to the hotel. I went in, freshened up, and headed straight down to Santorini Park. And I've gotten 3 lifers now. I can't tell you what they are yet. I'm going to put them on the bottom of the screen when I find out by going around. Nothing amazing. I mean, the first thing was some unusual looking, I think it was some sort of bulbul or thrush, a laughing thrush size, black, almost like a mask, but definitely different species, so it's a lifer. And then I managed to get that in this sort of car parky, weird, like this sort of road paving. I think it was probably used for trucks or some sort of fairground or something. And it was in that area, and then turn around and one of the Chinese wagtails landed in front of me. Just the lots of you can hear the fantail. So yeah, when the Chinese wagtail landed in front of me, then went round the corner, and there was it has to be Siberian stone chat. I'm just going to go with that because that's what it says. It's the only one you get here. It was a male. So I was filming that, and I saw him chase another bird. And I went in. It was in this dog park, so I walked in, and this little bird flew over to the bushes, and I managed to get a bit of footage. And at first, I thought it was going to be like the Chinese Asian brown flycatcher from Kuala Lumpur, but it had a long tail. So it has to be another lifer. So we'll have to find out what that species is. So yeah, we'll find that out. Over the bridge, over this bridge, went round to the right because it was out of the sun, and eventually, I don't know what happened. Something made. I mean, there's always little lizards running around in the undergrowth, and something made. I'm all stopping to look. You know, if it's a little lizard or mouse, I'll film it. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a bird moving on the undergrowth, and surprisingly, it didn't fly away. I managed to sort of position myself for it to go in and out, and there were 2 of them. Some sort of thrush, some sort of like a pipit size, maybe even a pipit sized bird. So very strange behaviour, just sort of going around in the undergrowth very slowly, almost looking like an injured bird. Very weird. So yeah, plenty of film of that. I think the annoying thing was there are all these people doing wedding shoots, and there's photography is massive here. And behind this bush where I was filming this pipit, there was a wedding, but I could just about see bits of white through the greens. And I wonder if people walking past were like, is that weird Westerner filming the people? I'm like, no, look, obviously my lens is pointing down, and look what's running around on the road, on the grass. That's probably the red-whiskered bulbul. That's about the right size. So yeah, so the laughing thrush, and then went through this garden. Beautiful gardens. The whole area is lovely, I must admit. It's like big family schools, camping. So, I saw pictures online that this should have like black swans and things like that, and I thought, well, there'll be other birds in that pond as well, but I haven't seen these birds, so I don't know what's happened to them. People going around on those like trains and saying hello, so very friendly. You know, I've never felt threatened, nobody hassling me. You know, the security just say, in you go. You know, some guy, you know, they obviously love photography, so some guy working on cutting the plants was saying, take a picture of me. So I took a picture and I thought that was it, and he said, give it to me. So I spent 5 minutes trying to work out how to get AirDrop working on his phone. So I tell you what, the thing is, even though I was mucking around, he was taking up my time. You know, I don't want to be a git. So I figured out how to do it by looking on my phone. And so I mean, it's like all these little things. Like, I've had this problem with connecting my phone here, the SIM they gave me. My Wi-Fi hotspot isn't appearing on my iPhone 8, but it is on my Wi-Fi 6. And through some mucking around, I found that by flicking the VOLT, I think it's VOLTE switch back and forth, it links. So that'll be another little sort of YouTube video I'll make when I get home. So I've mucked around with that and got up an explanation how to do this AirDrop. And he had his Wi-Fi off and his AirDrop off. So you swipe down from the top right, press on the Wi-Fi, this other screen appears, and then I could see AirDrop wasn't working. So I clicked on it and finally got him the picture to his phone, and he was happy. So I think that's why there are a lot of photographers running around here, just randomly standing around, because people will just say, hey, can you take a picture of me? I'm going to pose here. I think that's how it's working. You just randomly show up and people will hawk photographic services. And I think, you know what, if I'm strapped, if I'm struggling, I'll go to St James's Park or whatever and just offer to take pictures of people. And don't do those insanely stupid, those prices when you go to fairgrounds and amusement parks where they say 5 or 10 quid and they print it all out and harass you, 15 quid. No, it'll be like literally 50p a pound for the photo. It's stupid because it's snap, phone, AirDrop, like that. And if they want a tip, they want a tip. Rock and roll. Yeah, I'm just running the light out. My brother and my wife are going to church, so I can hang here as long as I want to. The sun is this really big orange disc at the moment. So yeah, I'm just, anything that's popping out, because this is the most sort of rustic. Everything else is a bit too preened. Anyway, we saw the train today, the Hanoi train. It was scheduled and it was mayhem. This is another little tip. It only runs in the evening, I think, on a weekday. So if you want a nice picture on the tracks without the train anyway, come in the weekday and get it done, and then come and see the actual train going through on the weekend. It was mobbed. You see, it was mobbed. And make sure your phone's on wide angle because the train is really high, and it's good for a little stop. You stop, get a coffee, get a drink, and you sit back. And a lot of shouting, get out, get off the line, because I thought it would go through slower, but it actually went through at quite a pace. And yeah, it was interesting, little things like people were putting metal bottle caps on the line. I was like, what are you doing? That's dangerous. But apparently it's a thing, and you're allowed to run over later and get the squash bottle cap. So, okay, how wrong I was. I thought I was like, we got to say something. Is that a red-whiskered bulbul? Oh no, it's that lifer I got earlier. Yeah, they've got this weird. They've got the strange kind of reddish, a little bit of red, a little bit of black on the head, and the rest is kind of charcoal coloured, not charcoal coloured, grey like ash. All right, what are you doing? Right, you're up there. You might be able to hear the call in a second. And let's see if they come this way. What was that? Something flew there. Something. Another lifer would be nice. But like I said, I got 4 today. Anything else I've missed? Yeah, just I mean, just wedding parties and things like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the heck was that? What was that? That was big. It was like a sort of I don't know, pheasant-y type, pretty big. God, I hope that comes out again. I think I saw it over there. So it's whatever it is, it's moving around. Yes, please, one more live on camera as well. I'm wondering if I'm getting a cold, or if it's just because I've really pushed myself. Anyway, how much light have we got left?
Hello.
Hello. See, very friendly. Very friendly here. So yeah, the sun's going down in 10 minutes. Yeah, I've got enough light to capture anything. They're going to church. I'm not gonna be back before them. We're gonna have some nice pho. Finally get some proper Vietnamese food, because we've been tucking into the Chinese because it's just a nice place we can go into. Anyway, I think that anything else I'll just add to this before we go home. But there's no rush now because they're off to church and I'm free to not worry about it. Okay, checking out, clocking off.
But I mean, I think I need barbecue.
And little noodle here.
Oh, it's the same. Almost the same as the rice.
And green mango, carrots, and pineapple. Yeah. And see in menu, please. And Euronis. And take it and rice here. Oh, it failed. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, no,
It's okay.
Don't
You
worry.
want to? That's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. And roll one more. Yes, it's finished and eat with fish sauce. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, madam.
Cute.